If you are interested in preserving the natural beauty of the ocean coastline and you want to know more about the wildlife that inhabits it, perhaps you could be a beach ambassador. PCN caught up with nature lover Dory Stoley and several of her friends to find out just what it takes to be a beach ambassador.
Today we're at Plymouth Long Beach with the Beach Ambassadors because we're going on a field trip to learn about shells on the beach. And the reason we're going on this field trip is so we can learn and then impart all our knowledge and great stories and interesting facts to beach visitors in the summertime.
I guess they didn't utilize the surf clam that much for food until more recently. And then
Our guest field trip leader is Joanne Roach Evans, and she's written this gorgeous little book about shells. It's for kids, actually, which is great because many of us are beginners, and she's going to teach us about the shells. I can tell you a little bit about shells already, as can most people who spend time at the beach, but she really knows a lot. We'll talk about the surf clams, the razor clams, the scallops, the moon snails, all sorts of things that you can find when you're coming along the beach.
Well, I think for the kids, it's kind of fun to pick up shells. I remember doing that when I was a little one, and learning what the shells represent, what invertebrate they are, and find other things. The seaweed is interesting if you're, so inclined, and there are other creatures that leave behind their skeletons, and that's interesting.
I come down here all the time looking for sea glass. This one is primo. We do other things than collect shells.
The whole thing about the beach ambassadors is that they're people who love nature but also love people and want to share their love of nature and what they know about wildlife and plants and shells with people when they come down to the beach, so we can all have a good time.
I live at White Horse Beach. I don't live on the beach. And I walk it almost every single day, and I explore, and I've wanted to just take people and show people what's out there. And this is so perfect because I can show people and share it with people. And people need to know how beautiful it is and how important it is to take care of everything.
What I'm hoping to get out of being a beach ambassador is to make contacts with other people of similar interests that into beach and nature activities, and letting people know about how interconnected we are with nature and things that we can do to keep the nature around us without without having it being spoiled by some unthoughtful activities of us as we try to enjoy the beach.
Okay, so right now we have a periwinkle, all right, and periwinkles are pretty much a delicacy in Europe, but a lot of people don't eat them here. You don't see too many people harvesting of them, but they're quite popular in Europe.
This program is to show that people and wildlife can share the beach. So we teach people about the wildlife, and we also teach them how they can act on the beach so that it's good for them and good for wildlife, so that you can go swim and recreate and do all the fun things, but at the same time, you know you're not harming wildlife, that you can allow birds to nest out there and the osprey to raise their young and marine mammals to be spotted offshore, and nothing you do is going to harm them.